Meeting in Sherman County Board of Commissioners come to order, please. First on the agenda is public forum for 15 minutes. So we will continue. You gentlemen both get the opportunity to read the firewood minutes.
Yes. If there's no questions on the bills, I would make a motion to pay the bills in the amount of $309,322.15.
I have no questions.
I just have a question. When we impound a vehicle, we're paying them to pick up that vehicle, so what happens to that? Do we get reimbursed for that?
Yes.
Okay. I noticed we had some bills for a couple cars that were being impounded, so I'll second the motion, pay the bills.
Been moved and seconded. We paid the bills for 309,322.15. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion is passed. We have a letter of support from Developmental Services of Northwest Kansas. Thanks for the support of providing essential services over all the years and asking for continued support. Brian Shepner is our board representative for Sherman County.
Is that amount of $30,000, Steve, is that what we've always paid them, or has that gone up a little?
That's gone up a little bit. I can't say how much it has, but it's gone up some over the years.
It's definitely a service that we need in our community, so.
Yes.
So I'll make a motion to approve the contract with DSNWK.
And I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. We continue the contract. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. There's two signs. Motion is passed. Have appointments to the Region 1 Emergency Medical Council appointments. We're appointing Brian James and Chris Sherman to the Region 1 Council, effective January 1st through 24 through January 1 of 26. I think Brian's been on this council before, but they're adding Chris mostly.
I'd make a motion to approve.
Been moved. Is there a second?
A second.
It's been moved and seconded. We approve the appointment to Region 1. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion's passed. We just have a letter here from Western Kansas Child Advocacy and our continued support. We have contributed $15,000 to that. Your ongoing support and investment in the brighter future of the children we serve, and we are grateful for the opportunity to partner with you in this important mission. We extend our warmest wishes to you and loved ones and hope that everything's wonderful in 2024. Just a statement of the way. I think they usually come in mid-year. This one is from Cone Care, it's passenger safety, it's the elevator contract.
What's the amount on that one?
Look, I haven't found it yet, but This, for the services, is the price of $1,473.83, or 38 cents, excuse me. And then that's for the landing doors in operation, and then there's a hoist away clean down is $3,232.43. And then the mechanical inspection and minor repairs as needed is $1,629.15.
And they're asking to re-up the contract, is that what you're
Yes.
saying? For 2024?
Yes.
I would make a motion to approve the elevator contract for 2024 with Cone Crane. or
Cone
Care.
Okay.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. I'm just trying to, this is a fixed price proposal, so
Yeah.
it's, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, pose same sign. Motion's passed.
Did everybody read the minutes?
I did, yes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of February 12th and February 20th.
I'll second those.
Been moved in second, we approve the minutes of the 12th and 20th. Any other discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, pose sign. Motion is passed. I was invited down to the Smoky Gardens during the week, last week, and we have, there's 18 I don't know if they're still hackberry, but they're on the north side of the road as you come in, right around the gardens. The deer have worked them over terribly.
I'll bet.
And so they're pretty well gone. And so he, Mr. Emick was the one that invited me down there. He suggested we maybe look at buying some new trees, but maybe,
Fence them.
well, fence them, or up above they put the bulk containers, chemical containers, the cage, took the liner out and just put the cage around them. And that has worked pretty good. Fairly inexpensive, because all you gotta do is go get the container.
Yeah.
So, I looked up on the Forest Service, and you can get hackberries, bare root hackberries for $35 for 8 or 25 of them,
Aren't they taking tree orders right now?
Well, I think that they're getting real close.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be a good idea, but if we do that, we need to look at putting a drip system in with it right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to Mr. Reuter for just a little bit about it. And if we can figure out a way to trench that drip line in to where it's underground so that it can be mowed around each tree and the area to keep it clean without destroying any hose, it would probably be better.
Kenny Sanderson was looking to get some trenching done for some electric for the aeration system.
Right?
And he was working with Stacy Owens, and he was going to bring his trencher out.
Okay.
So maybe
Maybe we can just do it all at the same
kind of
time.
coordinate this a little
Yeah,
bit.
because with it, out here, we can't really plant a tree without a drip system
No,
to support it.
no.
And then there's 18 of them in that line. We don't know if we can continue on to the east across the trail that goes up on the upper level and put them out there, or I don't think they can put them between the cottonwoods down by the park because they've sterilized that soil,
Yeah.
and so we'll have to look at that. And then the other thing was the Kansas flag and the American flag are pretty tattered and torn.
Okay.
So I'll talk with the Forest Service and see what we need to do to get trees and then if we can make arrangements to get that drip line set in, that would be wonderful.
Yep. All right.
Okay. We're a few seconds ahead of time, but
Put your head quite a bit more. Mine won't take very long.
okay.
Today, all I'm looking for is just your support to apply for a position on the 911 Coordinating Council committees. The council is something that kind of oversees a lot of 911 stuff, including our system. And they have committees such as PSAP operations, which is 911 centers, and then also policy and education committee. Those are the two that I'm interested in applying for. So they just need to make sure that you guys understand that there may be a bit of travel involved with that. It shouldn't be too much.
Okay.
I guess we'll just pass the whole thing around.
And this is a statewide organization, or is this
It
regional?
is. Actually, there was a bill this year to, instead of it being a council, to make it a state agency. And from what I understand, it passed, or it's almost passed. I haven't had time to follow that. So I don't know how this will change, but I'm interested in at least having a part of that. It's nice to see Western Kansas is actually
Keep representing.
taking part in a lot more things, so.
Yeah.
I think I applied one other time and they don't notify you, you just don't get picked that time. But I'm gonna keep trying, so.
Sure. Sounds reasonable to me.
I have no.
Yeah, I'd always say go for it if you can.
Yeah. From what I understand, it's mostly just Zoom calls to discuss
Yeah.
different things and just see what the whole state feels like is the
Yep.
right steps. So
That's good.
it's easy to sit in your office and do nothing and complain, and I don't like that, so.
I get kicked out of my office if I do that, so.
As Eric mentioned earlier, we're getting ready to put internet in the backup site, so that's gonna be a huge step. And then once we have that up and going, he's already got the servers basically operational, just not in the right place. And with the internet will come phone, because that's now how things work. So we're real close.
Chris, you do a good job for us. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay. Have you thought any more about the proposal from Canarado? What is that when their city commissioner came in?
Yes, I think that that is something to
Something.
definitely look really hard at, especially Ryan Murray's been doing a lot of the continuity of operations discussions
Yep.
with different departments, and you were in on the one that was like, we really don't have, I mean, we could duct tape things together, but if
Yeah.
we had an off-site,
Yep.
that would take a lot of stress off a lot of folks. So since they're offering, I would definitely vote yes to look into it.
Mhm. It's too bad we didn't have a little bit more insight on it, so you know what type of grants could be applied for and, you know, how this thing could be funded.
I can,
I mean, that would be the
Because
initial.
we're looking, if we do something, we're looking at this as a, more than just an office building. It's gonna be something that the community can use also, is that?
that's what he discussed. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Well, for
I mean, why
example,
not? If you're gonna put
snowstorm
money into it.
shelter, people off the interstate.
Absolutely.
Need a place to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
With technology how it is too, I mean, there's other ways than having one guy with the key
Right.
that has to run over there and unlock
Right.
it.
Yep.
I'm sure we'll get volunteered to somehow do that, but,
Oh, yeah.
no, I thought it was a great idea. I mean, it sounds like they've got the land to donate or to get over to the county pretty easily, and there's a lot, I mean, he would be right on top of that all the time. So,
I don't think it would hurt to start, you know, looking into.
yeah, I'll put a bug
more
in
of the
his ear and
details.
let him know.
Yeah.
So, and maybe he is still
Yep.
working with Ryan or whatever the plan was, so.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Very good, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Albright.
Morning. I just need to get approval from you guys. I need to update licensing on 2 items, and it's above my purchase authority. I have money in my budget for both items. The first is renewing the licensing for our backup software for all of our servers. It is $4,425.09. You just want both of them all at once? Okay. The second is adding additional defensive measures to our antivirus. It is for 3 years, licensing $2,852.85. I have money in capital for both.
Make a motion to approve the upgrading for the licensing.
I'll second.
It moved and seconded, we update the licensing to, are both of them go for 2 years or 3 years?
They're both for 3 years.
3 years, 3-year contracts. Any other discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion just passed.
Okay.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Roder.
Yeah. I guess we'll start with the little ones first.
Kind of walk us into the shock, is that what you're?
Yeah, exactly. This is for the rental for the mower tractors. I've got 2 bids there.
You get them from John Deere and International or the?
And all, yeah, Yost didn't bid on it again, but yeah, John Deere and International.
Is it pretty cut and dried?
Yeah. Same as always, basically. And that's the mower for 2 mowers.
We've had pretty good luck with them rentals.
Oh, yeah. We haven't had any troubles with them.
If we bought, when they come off a lease.
Yeah, one here and there, yeah, when we needed to, yeah.
Is there any particular which one of these, Rod, that you?
It doesn't matter. I mean, but looking at the price difference, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Should we
saying.
put
but-
these in separate motions, one for the, okay.
So I'll make a motion that we lease tractor from Case.
Are we leasing one or two?
3.
Three.
I'll make a motion to approve the lease for the mowers.
Let me get this motion done, because we need it in two
Okay,
motions.
got it.
Do I hear a second to his motion?
Second.
Okay, it's been
Got it.
moved and seconded. We go with
Central Plains.
Central Plains
yeah.
Ag for 3 tractors. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion is passed. Now,
Make a motion to approve the $40,000 from the Case
And that's for
IH.
2 mowers combined there, yep.
2 mowers combined.
I'll second that.
been moved and seconded. We purchased 2 mowers from Central Plains Equipment for $40,000. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is passed.
I've got enough of these for all of you to.
We even want this. We knew this was coming.
Yeah, I mean, we skipped last year getting a blade.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it hadn't gone up much since last year. You know, last year it shocked the heck out of us. And
Yep.
actually, you know,
What was it, like 21% or something
yeah, it was
last year?
at least, because it was like, I think 3 years ago, it was like 220 and now it's 301.
Yeah.
I mean, trade-in value, you know, is probably a little better than what they offered us last year, I think, because it was in the
It is.
70 something,
It was,
so
70.
they brought it up a little bit. And
74,000.
it's got another 1,000 hours on it than it had last year for the same one.
Well, that just goes to show the demand on used equipment.
Yep.
And they have, there's one on hand that they, ready to go, or?
It'll be here latter part of April to the 1st of May. They've got some coming in then.
Now, what do we, how many hours did this one you're trading in have?
I mean, they all have 10, probably 11,000, close to it. I mean, we average 1,000 hours a year on them.
Yep.
And it's 11 years old, basically.
And this is the one that, the trade-in one is the next in line to,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The other next one, I mean, just you know, last year we didn't trade one off and we had cam and lifters go out of one, so we ended up having to pull the motor and go through it, and that cost us and if
Big
we'd
chunk of money.
If we'd have got rid of it, we wouldn't have had that expense for sure.
Yeah.
It seems like once they get to that 10, 11,000, I mean, you never know. You know, a few years ago, we had the differential go out and that was 30,000. So, I mean, it's just,
Yeah, it's nice to try to stay ahead of it. Well, you've been putting money away for an extra year, so you got enough to do the job.
yeah, as long as it don't, next year they would go up more.
Yeah.
well, that's almost a guarantee.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I'll make a motion to approve the bid from Foley Equipment for graders for 301, 387, 98.
I second that one.
Been moved and seconded. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion's passed. Get a grader on order now.
If you want to give all 3 of them bid things to Marie,
Yeah. I can do that.
Steve, should we take care of Zach
Yeah, if we,
now? since
Thanks,
he's-
Rod.
Yep,
Appreciate it.
thank you.
Then we'll meet with Rod again.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Got a copy for all of you here. So.
thank you.
Yep. So the racetrack lights, there's been issues with, we put them in, I don't know, what's been 6 years now.
Yeah.
And from the beginning, I wasn't super happy with them. The guy that sold me those lights said this is what we needed, and it didn't work, in my opinion. So, what I would like to do is, what we've been doing is putting these sports lighters up there for football fields and racetracks, different things like that. But, what I want to do, since I put those old lights in, and I haven't been happy with them, I'm going to donate all the labor to put them in, and just basically purchasing the lights is all I ask for.
Okay,
And,
thank you.
Sounds good.
and they'll be a lot better light. The racers will like them a lot more. So
Are the old ones in LED or?
they are. They're just more of a floodlight.
Okay.
And the second I turned them on, I didn't like them. So, and we tried working and adding some more lights here and there, and it just didn't get the light where it needed to be. It kind of floods it out more instead of puts it right on the track. And that's what these lights are designed to do. Just put them straight to the track. So.
Is there any way to repurpose those?
You
Is there
guys,
any value to
yeah.
them?
I mean, there is different places. You're more than welcome to keep them and use them where you want. We put the same kind of lights at maintenance or the road and bridge
Mechanic
shop.
shop.
That's what their lot has, is those kind of lights,
Okay.
which lights it up well. So it's just the purpose of them. They're good for floodlights for close up, but when we're trying to reach out to the racetrack, it just doesn't quite do it. So.
So do those lights, like, either individually have their own starter and all
Mhm.
that? Just
Yeah,
like-
they're all
Okay.
So, and these are kind of almost the same lights we're actually doing the football field here. These are about the same exact lights we're putting on that deal. So
Yeah.
there'll be 3 per pole. It says on there 3 per pole on the 13 tall poles. I don't want to put any of these lights on the short poles because
Right.
they're going to be too low.
Right.
So I think putting the 39 lights is going to do a lot more than, well, I know it will, than what we got now. So.
Yep.
I guess that's my proposal for that, but if you have any questions or, also, I guess timing wise, it's about 6 to 8 weeks before I can get them put up. I think they're about 4-week lead time, and then as soon as they get here, we'll start getting things going, so.
So what is that actually?
So that's the layout. So the darker line is where the brightest area is gonna be, and then it starts, as it fans out, it goes a little darker, but it's still bright on the outside edge. It's just not,
Yeah, not as.
yeah, not as, so that's what these lights are gonna do. Right now, it's more, it's probably the very lightest color everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not putting the light down. And I don't have any for the front, because I think the front's okay, the front
You're
straightaway.
right on the grandstand lights
Yeah,
are there.
the grandstand lights are there. And if we get these up and you decide you want a few up there to match, then we can. But we can kind of see.
You think all the pole placement's good?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the pole placement is okay. And this actually replaces the 1500 watt metal halides that were there. These are designed to replace those, which those actually did a good job of putting the light down. They used a lot of power, but
Yeah.
Yep.
they actually did a decent job of getting the light there. So,
Well, that reduces the load on the breakers and
mhm.
everything there.
Yeah, I think total wattage was around 19,000 watts that we're gonna use right with these new lights. They're 500 watt LED, so 70,000 lumens, I think, per light. So,
Maria, we got any money?
Well, until I see what we've got for money, I'm gonna have to say I table this until we get back and then
okay.
we'll let you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we appreciate you volunteering your labor.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Remove
I just
the
wanna
old lights.
make it good for racetrack and community, so,
Appreciate it.
yep.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Will your timeline make it so they're up before the first races?
That's
Oh,
my
no.
plan, yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember when the first race is, but it's by May sometime, I
Yeah.
believe.
Okay.
Yep, I'd have them up and ready. If we can get it, I guess, approved
Yeah,
within maybe the next meeting.
yeah,
All right?
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
I guess we could have done an approval pending on
Wait,
funding.
Zach?
Hey, Zach, I would make a motion that we would approve that pending
Pending
pending the money's
That way, we
there.
wouldn't have to have a special meeting
Okay.
just to say that, but,
Once Ashley gets back, she can notify you
Okay.
to get it going.
do I hear a second to his motion?
I'll second that.
Been moved and seconded, we approve the bid pending the, checking on the funding issue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion's passed, we'll let you know,
Thank you,
sir.
guys.
Thank you.
Take care.
Rod, how much time do you think you need?
Oh, I don't know.
10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm sure that'll do it.
Okay.
Make a motion to go into executive session for non-elected personnel. With the 3 commissioners and Rod Roder and Brett.
Second it.
You thought you were gonna go get warm coffee.
And reconvene here. Nothing further
I
on
did
the
get-
Been moved, do I hear a second?
I seconded it.
Been moved and seconded, all in
I
favor,
did
say
get
aye.
a message
Opposed, same
that
sign.
people would like to know
Motion's
more
Come back
about this
at,
Gene Slatter.
8:40.
Okay.
He has several times, but,
about,
The meeting of the commissioners come back to order. Well, can I ask you a question? You can ask your question now that we're back into general session.
well, it was just general,
yeah, just call me.
yeah.
I would make a motion to allow Rod to hire a new employee at Road and Bridge.
I second it.
Been moved and seconded, Rod permitted to hire another employee at Road and Bridge. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion is passed.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
All right. Yeah, you too.
I do not have anything else,
No, I think
or do we?
Mrs. Stamp. Isn't there one at 8?
We're done.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
If you're done with regular business, I need 10 minutes, executive session, attorney-client privilege.
Okay.
Make a motion to go into executive session for 10 minutes and reconvene here with the commissioners and Mr.
I second.
Been moved and seconded, go into executive session for 10 minutes. We'll return at 9:58.
8:50.
8:58. Hey. No.
Is that Central Time?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Executive session.
Please.
Is there anything else that needs to be brought before the commission at this time?
Neither do I anymore.
I entertain a motion for adjournment.
Also move.
Second. Been moved and seconded, we adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Meeting's adjourned.